YouTube. I think the last video that was actually posted on our channel was in June. So, it is now, let's go over the trusty calendar. Also, this might look a little weird on your screen. I'm having problems with my phone. Might have to get another one here pretty soon. We're in August. It's the 19th, Wednesday the 19th. I haven't posted a video on YouTube probably since the middle or first part of June. I think it was before my birthday. So, what have we been up to? Neither one of us has gotten the V. Kansas is a hot spot right now. Has been for a minute. What are our plans and what's going on with us? Well, as some of you know, some of you who are new to the channel might not know, back in October of 2019, after we had came back from being on the road for about 4 months in August, so in October a series of unfortunate events happened to us. First thing that happened was this BMW that I'd been tinkering around on, trying to make a daily driver for my wife so I could start driving our truck. Well, it was sitting in storage. Somebody busted the window into it. Then later on that week, somebody popped the lock out of our door on our van, on our camper van. It was in the same storage facility. Drilled into the ignition and then proceeded to drive the van through a fence to get out of the storage facility. Since then, I sold my Monte Carlo SS Limited. It was an 03. And I sold the 06 BMW 325i to one of my best friends who does work on cars. And what he does is he tries to find cheap vehicles that have low miles, which those vehicles did, and refurbish them, fix them up. He's a mechanic, and then he'll sell them again. And that's exactly what he did, and I sold both those vehicles to him to get the money back up to get our van fixed. Because yes, I did find the van before the police did. And is that common here in Wichita? Yes, it's very, very common. Police really here, they don't look for stolen vehicles. It is what it is. But I did find it before the police, and I was able to get it completely repaired. The only thing that I need to do right now on that van is go through, get the mattress out, purchase a new mattress. And the reason I'm taking the mattress out is because it did sit outside, even though it had a tarp. But it needs to go, the van needs to be completely gone through to make sure I can get all the mold out. We have taken it on one camping trip since, we did get it fixed. And it did what it was meant to do, is just to go out to the lake and go camping. My plan is, once this stuff calms down some more, we're going to hit the road again. In July, I was able to secure employment with a local breakfast restaurant here. The owner is a very nice guy. He's taken really good care of me. I'm actually making as much money as I was making at the Scotch and Sirloin before all this happened. So it is what it is. I'm getting my hours, easy food. I don't have to wear a chef coat anymore. I don't have to be all stressed out anymore. It's pretty good deal. And because he is doing this for me, and he's helping me out a lot with giving me this job, I plan to probably stick around until summer of next year. Now, when I say probably, there's a couple things me and my wife are looking at. One, the stock market's going back up, which means in our investment fund, if it grows, we'll have money to travel again. Another thing is I'm looking at something that I've been thinking about. A lot of people who experience the nomad life per se, live in a van, live out on the road for long periods of time or short periods of time. Some people do van life completely different from the other people. I know part-time van lifers that like to go out, their local state campgrounds and go camping, or sometimes they will take a long trip. I know people that basically travel all over the place just on a whim. That's kind of like what we did. We'd usually go to Colorado and then kind of get a plan together, and then we'd head out from Colorado from there. Like last year, 2009, we were in Montana before we decided, well, we're getting low on cash and we need to come back to Kansas, to our home state, and go back to work. And that's exactly what we did. So, a lot of people do van life a lot different. Nobody's the same in the van life, RV life world. Good example is me and my wife don't really boondock that often. I think we did it once or twice while we were on the road, the whole time we were on the road. And it was at a place in Colorado. We travel, we stay in state parks, KOAs, Good Sam Club RV parks, private RV parks. That's how we usually travel, because we want to be able to have access to the amenities like the bathroom and swimming pool if they have them, showers. Our van has a very small shower and bathroom in it, and we've never really used it. Never used the shower. So, that's why we travel how we travel. This might be kind of a shocker to some of you guys that have been following me for a long time, but I'm actually looking into doing the next step in nomadic life. And I've been researching and looking at all different types of sailboats. Yeah. Especially been looking in parts of the United States that don't get hurricanes. They could get tsunamis. So I've been looking up in Washington, Oregon, around in those areas for boats. I have found a couple of good deals. Our budget for this little adventure, and this is granted if the stock market keeps on doing what it's supposed to be doing. Because I'll be honest with everybody, I lost 20 grand when the markets fell. Was it a big shocker? Yes and no, but it was what it was. So, I'm actually looking for a 30 to 40 foot sailboat, one that is in very good condition, and my price range is about $20,000 to $30,000. I have a certain type of boat. I want to have a blue fish or a blue water boat, basically. And I'm still doing research, guys. This should be an interesting adventure if we do go do it. And the idea is not to buy, because there are sailboats here in Kansas for sale on like Cheney Lake. They used to have a sailboat racing club out there back in the 70s and 80s. But the idea is basically we're going to buy a boat that we can sail around the world in once the borders open back up. And I want to keep the van. I don't want to sell the van to help purchase the boat, because I always want us to have basically a land house, Say we park the van, in parking at whatever marina, pay a fee to have it stay there, and the marina is gated and locked. Every night we can take the, come back, and we'll have our tiny house on wheels still. And it's paid off. That's the whole idea of this travel thing, is to be debt free. So far we've done pretty good. But I thought I'd give you guys a quick update. I'm back to work. My wife's back to work. It's pretty much normal apartment life every day, And the good thing about this is we're both working the same shift now, so we get to see each other a lot more. My previous job, I wouldn't see her until her day off, my day off. We had one day off together, and that was it. Anyway, thought I'd give you all a great update what's been going on. Haven't really felt the need to post a video in a while. I'll probably start. What I'm going to try to do is start working on that van on my days off. Get as much done. One of the reasons I want to get the mattress out is because our mechanic needs access to our back doors. One of the back doors isn't opening again, and this is a problem that's been reoccurring with this van ever since we bought it. The side doors and the back doors. The cables inside of them, they keep on going out. I could probably figure it out myself, but yeah, if I got the money to have somebody else fix it, I'm going to do it. That's just how I am. Anyway, hope everybody's been doing great, staying healthy, and not letting the current situation in the world and, here in America get you down. I have hope everything's going to get better. So, hopefully, we'll be getting a sailboat soon. I'm not looking for the immediate future. I'm thinking maybe a year or two out. But hey, it'd be fun. I'm also planning to start using my GoPro camera a little bit. Trying to film on that, get a little bit better with it. I think I've only done 2 videos off the whole time I've owned that thing for 2 years. I don't know what it is with YouTube and Instagram. For some reason, we have more followers on Instagram. I'm not good at putting links in the description. If you guys have been following me long enough and Lost on Land, I did, follow you on Instagram. If you want to see some of my foodie pictures, some of our local pictures that we've taken here in Kansas, go ahead and follow back if you want. Everybody else, our Instagram is travels_from_doodah. Right now it's mostly foodie pics and some sunsets, some sunrises. Not really a lot of travel, but we've always had more followers on Instagram than we have YouTube for some odd reason. I guess I just don't know how this internet thing works out. But it is what it is, unfortunately. But hope everybody's doing good. Oh, and congratulations, Dave 2D, for buying a house, man. Proud of you. Hope you guys are doing great. I'll talk to you.